Sir, I have the new update, but there is no pet awaken system.
From what I was told, Tony, it might be available from January 19th. But before it will be out, guys, let me tell you how to unlock Awakening Skills, and of course, what these skills are doing. To unlock Pet Awakening, the first what you'll need is to evolve your pet to epic quality. So for example, if your pet at excellent quality, then you will not have Awakening skill for it. When Pet Awakening is unlocked, you can swap the pet's deployed battle skills, and all unlocked deployed skills of the same quality can be chosen. I'm not sure about swapping deployed battle skills, but each pet will have 5 skills, 5 Awakening skills. For example, Rex Awakening skills will increase owner and owner attack by 5% for 3 seconds. The next skill, I don't know, maybe the next upgrade, the next level, will also increase crit damage by 5%. In total, we have 5 Awakening skills for each pet. Again, about swapping skills, just my suggestion, guys. As you can see, we have 5 deploying skills and we have 5 Awakening skills. From what I understand, if you for example will unlock the third Awakening skill for Rex, to activate, you need to swap it with High Wind Chaser. As a result, this Awakening skill will be active, your attack and crit damage will be increased by 5%, and cooldown time will be reduced by 5%. While High Wind Chaser will be inactive and Rex will not get plus 75% to movement speed. Anyway, it's only my suggestion how it all works. After unlocking Pet Awakening, you can give your pet gifts to raise its affection and owner stats. About raising its affection and owner stats, we could see an example of Rex. About pet gifts, here you can see how they look. As you can see, we'll have 7 pet gifts. These gifts will be giving you pet toys. We'll have Awakening missions, unfortunately I don't know what they are, but they will give you Awakening Crystals, which are used to perform Pet Awakening and gain Awakening skills. As I understand, guys, we'll have something similar to collectibles. The next what is said, that raising your Awakened star rating will allow you to equip even higher quality deployed skills. From what I understand, guys, let's take as example Rex again. The first Awakening skill, when you unlock it, increase owner and own attack by 5%, while the last skill increases attack by 10%, also increases crit damage by 10% and cooldown and reduces cooldown time by 5%. That's what they should mean by allowing you to equip even higher quality deployed skills. The last what is said is that pet disposition can be changed when it is awakened. Pets with different dispositions will act differently in battle. I'm not sure what they mean, guys, but if they mean what I'm thinking, then Croaky can stop committing suicides. Okay guys, now we know how to unlock Awakening skills, what it is, so let's check Awakening skills. The interesting fact is that we have only 8 Awakening skills, not 10. There is no Awakened skill for Gary and Karen. At first, Rex will increase his own and your attack by 5% for 3 seconds. Then it will also increase crit damage by 5%. The third skill will also reduce cooldown time by 5%. The fourth skill will increase its duration from 3 seconds to 5 seconds. The last one will increase your attack and crit damage by 10% instead of 5%. Cheshire will shoot fluff balls. At first it will shoot 3 fluff balls. The next Awakening skill will shoot 6 huge fluff balls. The third one will do high rate damage to enemies. The fourth skill will shoot 9 huge fluff balls, and besides that they will slow enemies. The last Awakening skill will shoot 12 huge fluff balls. DD6 will fire a laser cannon that deals area damage for 3 seconds every 30 seconds. The second skill reduces cooldown time to 20 seconds. The third fires giant laser cannon. The fourth skill increases duration from 3 seconds to 5 seconds. And the last one has additional effect: for each monster laser cannon defeats, cooldown time is reduced by 1 second. Neemo spawns a bubble that lasts for 3 seconds for its owner. Bubble knocks back small-sized enemies, restoring 3% health every second within bubble range. Cooldown time is 30 seconds. The second skill increases amount of health restored from 3% to 5%. The third skill gives additional effect: monsters that get near bubble will take damage over time. The fourth skill reduces cooldown time to 18 seconds. And the last one increases the amount of health restored from 5% to 10%. Shelly sucks. That's the first thing what I read, guys. It sucks in nearby enemies for 8 seconds and turtle takes 20% damage during this time. Second skill will increase this reduction to 50%. The third skill will increase radius. The fourth skill has additional effect. Turtle bears 30% of owner's damage taken when it is alive. And the last skill increases the damage from 30% to 50%. Murica fires 4 feathers in succession minus 2% skill cooldown time for each hit on the same target, which can go up to minus 20%. The second skill can make it up to minus 35% cooldown time. The third skill gives additional damage from 2.5% to up to 40%. For the fourth skill, cooldown time starts off from minus 4% and damage starts off from plus 5%. And for the last skill, cooldown time goes from minus 6 to minus 50 and damage goes from plus 10% to plus 90%. Croaky spawns a corruption aura in a small range for 10 seconds and monsters affected by this aura takes plus 15% damage. The second skill will make this aura larger. The third skill gives additional effect. Pet leaves behind damaging fluid for 3 seconds when moving. The fourth skill increases this time to 5 seconds. And the last skill increases damage from 15% to 25%. The last pet is Crabobble, which swings pincer to create a wave, dealing area damage. The second skill reduces cooldown time on 1 second for every enemy defeated. The third skill also increases damage from 10% to up to 100%. The fourth skill can increase the damage up to 200%, while the last skill increases the damage from 25% to 200%. Okay guys, that's all about pet awakening system. Now you know how to get awakening skills and what they do. In comments write which awakening skills you think is the best. As for me, with awakening skills, Rex can overpower Croaky. I also like slowdown effects that Cheshire has. As for me, it can be really useful against mobs. Let's see guys, we have really interesting skills which I want to see in action. Do not forget to subscribe my channel, and would be great if you will like this video, because it helps me to make a better content for you.